The craziest thing, and something a lot of people have noticed, is just how detailed everything in GTA 6 looks, and honestly, it's on another level, especially the vehicles. The cars in these screenshots look absolutely stunning. A lot of people glance at them and think, okay, that looks nice, but the moment you put them next to other games, you realize just how insane the graphics actually are, particularly when compared to racing games, which is something people have been doing a lot online. The impression you get is that GTA 6, based on these screenshots at least, could actually compete with and arguably beat dedicated racing titles. If Rockstar delivers what those screenshots are showing, it's going to be something else entirely. Now, before we get into the cars, I also wanted to look at the character faces, because that's been another huge topic of discussion. One image in particular that got a lot of attention is the close-up of Jason. The facial detail in that shot is just absurd. It looks almost cinematic. Obviously, lighting and camera angle play a huge role in how good graphics appear in any given screenshot. Some people pointed out that certain screenshots have faces that look less detailed, but that's almost certainly just a level of detail system at work. The farther a character is from the camera, the less detail gets rendered. That's standard practice. And when characters are up close, like Lucia in one of the key shots, the fidelity is jaw-dropping. Now, one image that really stands out to me is the shot of the car in the rain. It genuinely flirts with photorealism. And it's important to say, GTA 6 isn't trying to be photorealistic, but that doesn't mean it can't have incredibly advanced graphics. Photorealism and graphical fidelity aren't the same thing. You can have a stylized game that still pushes
technical boundaries, and that seems to be exactly what Rockstar is going for here. There was also a lot of discussion around the mud in one of the screenshots. People were blown away by how detailed it looked, and they started comparing it to racing games, where it apparently held up surprisingly well. Again, I went back to Red Dead 2 because that game had an incredible mud and deformation system, footprints, hoof marks. The terrain reacted dynamically to everything. And all of that, again, was on PlayStation 4 with no ray tracing. People genuinely forget how technically advanced that game was. Looking at a rainy day scene in GTA 5 versus the equivalent screenshots from GTA 6, it's not even close. GTA 5 still holds up in its own way, but the leap in lighting, water detail, and overall fidelity is enormous. The water trails from boats, the way light interacts with wet surfaces, GTA 6 is operating at a completely different level. And then there's the car detail. People online tried to recreate the Jason custom vehicle shot inside Forza Horizon, and the comparison went viral because Forza has some of the best looking cars in gaming. That's literally the series' specialty. And yet, looking at those side-by-side comparisons, GTA 6 holds its own, and in some cases arguably edges it out. The fact that we're even comparing an open-world action game to a dedicated racing simulator in terms of vehicle graphics is remarkable. I also compared against Gran Turismo, which is another franchise known for obsessive car detail. The headlights on a Gran Turismo car are incredibly detailed. I'd say Gran Turismo might still have a slight edge there, but the fact that it's even a competition is wild. Gran Turismo is a closed-circuit racing game built entirely around car modeling. That's its entire purpose, and GTA 6 is keeping pace with it as a side element of a massive open world. To wrap it up, I do believe Rockstar is going to deliver what's in those screenshots. Some outlets have suggested they won't, but looking at their history, they consistently deliver on their visual promises. GTA 5 blew people away when it launched. Red Dead 2 went beyond what anyone expected. And in my opinion, it's actually Red Dead Redemption 2 that's responsible for a large part of GTA 6's hype reaching the level it has. That game raised the bar so high that people are now expecting something truly extraordinary from GTA 6. And I think Rockstar is going to deliver exactly that.